By what time frame are we talking about?
Within 3 years, we want to achieve number one in the consumer market, but if you count in the commercial part, we would like to be ranking on number 3.
You have this new Snapdragon Elite X or X Elite processor, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Why the switch to Qualcomm? Are they able to offer the speeds that are necessary to incorporate, like Microsoft Copilot and the AI capabilities, and at the speed and battery life that is necessary, as opposed to what you were previously getting with Intel?
Because of the new era of AI, the application is totally new. So those kind of early about the legacy application compatibility about ARM is not so important.
Do you think this is going to rekindle the debate and give new life to the old debate of PC versus Mac?
This time, I do believe this is a good opportunity for those PC brands, including Asus, to compete with Apple. Yeah, because of the introduction of the Qualcomm ARM-based CPU and NPU.
There's been a lot of hype over AI, as you know. But at what point is there the risk of overhype?
So this is an opportunity and a challenge for the industry. So right now, I do believe through the joint efforts of the PC industry stakeholders, our joint efforts, we are developing necessary technology and overcome those challenges might be brought by the AI technology. We will overcome and bring this kind of new opportunity.
Copilot in particular from Microsoft, Copilot AI, will be on the consumer laptops. I believe that they require access to user information for Copilot. How are you navigating that tricky requirement?
According to the experience or the collaboration between Asus and Microsoft, I am confident that kind of privacy issue will be carefully tackled.
Right.
Yes.
But how many of these features, these types of features, would be available on PCs that potentially go into places where data privacy is much more enforced, like China?
The Copilot, there are a lot of different Copilot AI assistant applications going to be provided by Microsoft. So this time, Microsoft Copilot functions will be only partially available in China market.
What kind of demand are you expecting for this new AI laptop?
Our estimation is about single digit penetration of AI PC.
But single digits is anywhere from 1 to 9%.
Maybe high single digit.
High single digits.
Yeah, if I say it more specifically.
Today is the inauguration of the new president, Lai Ching-te. Much is made about cross-strait ties and also the economy. How do you see the significance of Lai's inauguration and of the need for a status quo across the Taiwan Strait? Not to get too political, but as far as creating and maintaining a steady and stable business environment.
President Lai, we understand that ICT technology in Taiwan plays a most important role, contributing to the nation's GDP. And actually, President Lai used to have very frequent contact or even meeting with the industry leaders. And for myself, I also have several times a chance to have meeting with him. So he understands very well the needs and the pain points of Taiwan industry. Yeah. So very interesting. If you look at the new appointment of the leadership of our new government, you will see a lot of department heads from ICT industry. Yeah. So I'm very confident that President Lai will urge the new government to develop those new policy helpful for the ICT industry to further drive forward the strengths of Taiwan tech industry.